Hello, it's time for my Duolingo lesson, and I get to start a new skill in the Russian for Spanish speakers course on Duolingo. So the next skill is algo, and I haven't done this one yet. Okay, empezar.
То, что он сказал, очень хорошо.
То, что он сказал, очень хорошо очень хорошо is very good.
То,
So,
то,
okay. Okay, so this was
то.
what he said. Okay.
Очень хорошо. Очень хорошо.
Понял. Lo que es lo que él dijo, lo que dijo es muy bueno. They want. So, lo que dijo es muy bueno. Muy bueno. Lo que dijo es muy bueno. Right. Okay. Sure. Okay, that's Spanish. What he said is very good. It would be the translation into English. So let's hear the Russian.
То, что он сказал, очень хорошо.
То, что он сказал, очень хорошо. What he said is very good. Not sure. How do we translate that in English? What do you think? What he said is very good. Okay. Next one.
Где молоко, которое было в холодильнике?
Yeah means donde está, la leche, moloko is milk in English, leche. I think it's la leche in Spanish. Donde la leche. I don't always say L. Donde la leche, donde el.
Которое
Okay.
было в холодильнике. В. Которое
Missing está. Donde está la leche?
было.
This would
Которое
be in English. Where is the milk that was in the
в холодильнике.
refrigerator?
Которое
¿Dónde está la leche que estaba in? So my French sometimes overrides my Spanish pronunciation. Every time I see this word in Spanish, I say "oh," like in French, but it's in Spanish, more like in English, closer to the English in. ¿Dónde está la leche que estaba en el refrigerador? Yes. Where is the milk that was in the refrigerator? Let's try this. ¿Dónde está la leche que estaba en el refrigerador? ¿Dónde está la leche que estaba en el refrigerador? So my pronunciation for this is bad right now. I don't know why. Okay, but that should be right. Let's see. Gusto, juego, caminar, duerme. Yeah, this is August. This is egg. This is to walk. This is sleep. Duerme. Yeah. So, okay. I just want to check my pronunciation on this one.
Refrigerador.
Refrigerador. Refrigerador. Too many R's for me.
Где молоко, которое было в холодильнике?
Молоко, которое
Которое
было
было
в
в холодильнике.
холодильнике.
Которое
Которое было в холодильнике.
в холодильнике. Где молоко, которое было в холодильнике?
Которое было в холодильнике. Которое было в холодильнике. Которое было в холодильнике. The Duolingo, that part's easy. The rest of it, I'm not used to those words. Next.
У меня нет того, что вы просите.
У меня нет того. У меня нет is I don't have.
Того.
Что вы просите?
Просите.
Okay. So I don't have what is that? Yeah, it's present tense. I don't have what you're asking for. So у меня нет. If you turn it to Russian, to say you have something in Russian, actually, it's quite similar, I think, to the Celtic languages like Irish and Welsh. To say you have something, they don't directly say I have something. Their construction is more like saying that thing is like exists next to me or exists near me, or that's how they say I have. So меня нет is like it's like saying
У
at me.
меня. Того.
Okay.
Того.
Того. У меня
Того.
того. That would be like at me is
Того.
something's at me or something is near me, something exists by me. That's kind of how they think of saying, that's how their brain wraps around the idea of saying I have something. So, but in this case, and then нет here just, negates it. So, у меня нет, I don't have.
Того.
So, Adele,
Что
что
вы
вы
просите.
просите. So, I don't have what
Вы.
you were asking for is the translation, I believe, in English. Let's see. So in Spanish, no tengo, right? I don't have.
Того. Что. Того.
Have what? No tengo account.
Что просите.
I feel like it should be no tengo lo que
Просите.
pide. I'm not sure if it's right. No tengo, yeah, lo que pide. That is what I was thinking. That looks like what they want. Nacimiento, isn't that earth? Pensando, I'm thinking, hombre is man, termina, finish. That doesn't fit with any of these Russian words. So those don't belong in this sentence. No tengo lo que pide. Lo que pide. Can't explain why I think it's this, except for that I probably read something in my Spanish grammar book.
Того.
Того. I mean, that probably does just mean this or ese, aquel. It's like saying, I guess, that thing or this thing. Did I ever read this thing? I don't know. Того in
Того.
Russian. I'll have to look that up.
Что вы просите.
So, no tengo lo que pide. I don't have what you're asking for. So, let's see. We got that English translation, right? Oh, whatever. Yeah, they're saying he, but it's It's
Вы.
this in Russian. The formal you. I don't have what you're asking for. But I want to look
Того.
at this word. Того.
Того.
Can I highlight
Того.
this, please? Thank you. Copy. Google
Того.
Translate will say, what? I don't think so, Google. But I don't think so. So, Hello Dictionary is actually really helpful. So, it's not Togo in English. Russian, yes, it's a pronoun. Yeah, I know that. Don't say here. Tavo, phonetically spelling tavo. Tavo, genitive, masculine singular. Just animate is singular. Okay, so it's a form of this. Right. The etymology. I don't know any of those languages they're talking about really. I mean, Proto-European, Latvian, Old English. Okay. So they're saying, yeah, it's a determiner, that, those, the one, the other. The declensions, as you'll see here, we'll see tavo right there. Tavo, the genitive, masculine, accusative animate. Tavo. Yes, so these are your masculine, neuter, feminine, plural, nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, instrument, zone, verbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're missing the case. Sorry, actually, is it 6 cases only in Russian or is it 7? Sorry, yes, it is only 6. So Tavo is have what? Yeah, it's the accusative case of thought. Okay.
У вас есть что-нибудь вкусное?
Okay. У вас есть. Yes. У вас есть. Okay. So I was explaining to you a little bit about the у меня нет. For some reason in Russian, when they drop the yes when you put the change I have into the negative. So you would usually say, if you want to say in Russian, I have something, you'd say у меня есть. I think they also drop it sometimes and just say у меня blah blah blah. But in the negative, they definitely dropped it in that sentence. So it was у меня instead of saying у меня есть нет, which I guess just sounds awkward. They say у меня нет. So this vas is referring to the second person formal, the v pronoun. So u vas jest is you have formal, but this is a question. So would be do you have
Не будь. Вкусное.
Okay, so
Не
this
будь.
would be,
Вкусное.
do you have something delicious?
Вкусное.
Вкусное. So,
Не будь. Что?
so Russians, the Spanish might be tiene usted algo delicioso. That's what I think the Spanish would be. Let's see. У вас есть, let's practice the Russian.
У вас есть что-нибудь вкусное?
У вас есть что-нибудь, нибудь,
Не будь.
нибудь вкусное,
Вкусное.
вкусное.
У вас есть что-нибудь вкусное?
У вас есть что-нибудь вкусное. Tiene usted algo delicioso? Tiene, okay, they're leaving out usted. Algo delicioso. Mayo means May. Finalmente is finally. Dice is say. Azul is blue. So those don't fit in a sentence. So they're saying tiene algo delicioso. I believe, it's probably better to say tiene usted algo delicioso. I'm gonna leave it like that. Yeah, and it is accepted as a correct answer. Okay, next.
Купи в кафе что-нибудь для мамы.
So what did I say about the speech pronunciation? They really give you one shot to try. There's no like trying to record again and again and again. And originally, when I first started Duolingo, well, I don't know originally because I wasn't there when they first started, but I've been on there for about 5 years. So when I first started, the speech practice, they would allow you to like try repeatedly, and you could just give up and say skip this and you wouldn't get punished for it. Now they give you one shot to get the speech practice right.
Купи в кафе
And
что-нибудь
if you
для
don't get
мамы.
it right, too bad, you kind of lose out and you get marked wrong, which I think is unfair. I mean, whatever. They've done some things on Duolingo that people have not liked, but whatever. Fundamentally, I'm not here for the experience points. I'm here to learn. So they can change all they want with like some of the experience points and how they give out experience points, but hasn't really stopped me from learning. Makes me a little miffed at first because then you feel like you're losing out when you used to get a lot, and then you don't get a lot. But whatever. I'm here to learn. Kupi cafe schon для мамы. I'm not going to be able to get this.
Купи в кафе что-нибудь для мамы.
So let's see. Buy in cafe. This is what someday. Blah. Or mom. Blah. Blah.
Для.
Купи в кафе что-нибудь для мамы.
I don't want to know what this means.
Купи в кафе что-нибудь для мамы.
Купи в кафе что-нибудь для so для мамы. So this is yeah, для. Practice that a few times, I think. Купи в кафе что-нибудь для мамы. Мамы. Мамми. Мамы.
Мамы.
Купи в кафе что-нибудь для мамы.
Okay, so let's just skip this. Just turn all of that off. I really wish it was just a skip option, but I guess not. So this means in Spanish, compra en la cafeteria algo para mama. So buy something in the cafeteria for mom. Купи кафе что-нибудь для мамы.
Я родился 5 лет тому назад.
5 лет.
Назад.
5 лет. Hace 5 años.
Тому.
That's a different expression in Russian, I guess. I mean, so yes, 5
5 лет
years
тому.
тому.
Назад. Тому. Назад.
I want to know
Тому.
what that means in English. Тому.
Лет тому.
I see what they're telling me to type in Spanish, and that's the whole expression, but
Тому.
Лет.
what?
Тому.
I guess that's their way of like saying 5 years
Назад.
ago, right?
Назад.
And is that atrás de regreso is
Назад.
like ago, right? Back, yeah, 5 years. So this would be
5.
the Russian equivalent of 5 years ago. No, actually, not 5 years ago.
Тому.
The Spanish says hace 5 años. That's like for 5 years. I think. Hace 5 años. Años. I'm not saying años. Yes,
Назад.
pay very close attention to the accents in the tilde in Spanish, because you don't want to say anos because that means anus. Ano means anus, and anos is anuses, and
Тому.
you don't want to say that sometimes.
Родился.
Okay. What? Родился means nací. It was like I was born.
Назад.
Okay. Let's see.
Я. Родился. 5.
Hace 5 años. That's what they want me to say. Fresco Americano dice trabajaba. It doesn't fit in this. So here, let's just type this out. Nací hace 5 años. Hace 5 años. Oops. So what does this mean? I feel like this is trying to say I was born 5 years ago, or yeah, so saying I was born 5. Why would you ever even say that? That's weird. Why would you ever say I was born 5 years ago? Why don't they just say I'm 5 years old? This is a very weird sentence. I was born 5. Really? Do people really say this in Russian? I don't know. Do people really say this in Russian? Let's see, commentators. um, okay, so yeah, this person is asking about this word and what it means, and I told you I was wondering about that. So this person is asking, what function does tomu have in this sentence? Oración is sentence construction. Sentence. Tamun nasats is used to designate an interval of time, okay, until the present. Hasta el momento presente, until the present moment. Para un sueño un poco fresco. Sueño. Sueño. So, I guess it sounds a bit infantile, bookish, and no, not infantile. Emphasizes the moment from. Okay, that is funny, but I don't understand this saying the sentence in Russian. Я родился 5 лет тому назад.
Я родился 5 лет тому назад.
Excelente.
Грустно, что погода такая плохая.
Грустно. Грустно.
Грустно.
Es triste que pогода такая.
Погода.
El tiempo
Такая. Плохая.
es tan malo.
Грустно, что погода такая плохая.
Грустно. Oh yeah, грустно. Грустные люди. It's like sad people. Грустно, что погода.
Погода.
Погода. Грустно, что погода такая
Плохая.
плохая. Malo. Okay. So es triste que el tiempo es tan malo. So it's sad that the weather is so bad, is what I think it is. Es triste, so es triste que el tiempo. Oh no.
Погода. Такая.
Yeah. Sea. Sad that the weather. What is sea in Spanish again? Sea. The past tense. It's sad that the weather was so bad. I don't see a past
Что?
tense here in the
Погода.
Russian.
Такая. Плохая.
Oh, I know what that is. Yes. That's a subjunctive form. I believe that's a subjunctive for sea in Spanish. Es triste que el tiempo sea tan malo. Malo. So let's change that. Yeah. It's sad that the weather is so bad. Yeah. See, in English, we don't have that subjunctive form anymore, really. So we just use like the present tense. So, грустно, что погода такая плохая.
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 Такая.
Такая плохая.
Плохая.
Грустно.
Грустно. Что?
Что
Погода.
погода такая плохая.
Такая. Плохая. Грустно, что погода такая плохая.
Такая плохая.
Город, в котором я раньше жил, был гораздо лучше этого.
Город. котором я раньше жил. Oh my god.
Город.
Okay. Read that. City.
В котором раньше жил.
Okay. So la ciudad en la que.
В котором
En la que.
раньше жил.
En la que vivía.
Жил. Раньше.
Antes. When is past tense to be? Was.
Был. Гораздо. Лучше. Гораздо.
Гораздо.
Лучше. Этого.
Okay.
Гораздо.
Past
Был.
tense. Era
Гораздо.
mucho mejor. Mucho mejor.
Этого.
De esta. They're saying, let's check this whole thing. The dad.
В котором
La ciudad en la que. In la que, I guess we could put that. Yo vivía antes. Era mucho mejor. Yeah, I thought it was que esta. So it is que esta. La ciudad en la que yo vivía. La ciudad en la que yo vivía antes era mucho mejor que esta. Yeah, see, they don't tell you it's
Этого.
que esta for some reason. You know, I think I'll just tell them that it's not helpful.
лучше.
I don't know.
Город,
I don't know if
в
I should bother
котором
reporting.
раньше жил. Был. Гораздо лучше этого.
I mean, native Spanish speakers would
Лучше
definitely
этого.
put que esta, but I guess but still, if you're a beginner and you're learning Russian, you might still get confused. So,
Город, в котором я раньше жил, был гораздо лучше этого.
город, которым я раньше жил, вы гораздо лучше этого. La ciudad en la que yo vivía antes era mucho mejor que esta. The city where I lived before was a lot better than this. I mean, more formal English would be the city in which I lived before was much better than this. But, commonly, we just say the city where I lived before is much better than this. So, calificar? Yes.
Ты знаешь кого-нибудь, кто говорит по-японски?
Ты знаешь, знает, isn't that? I don't remember the infinitive. Ты знаешь, anyway, ты знаешь means you know. This is question form, so do you know? This is another.
Ты знаешь кого-нибудь, кто говорит по-японски?
See, this would be, yeah. You know someone. Yeah, говорит по-японски. Yeah, who speaks Japanese. Do you know someone who speaks Japanese? Do you know, is this someone or anyone? What do you think? Okay, so, so to say you know somebody in Spanish, you wouldn't use the word saber. You'd use conocer. It's very similar. It's pretty much like in the French. You wouldn't say you wouldn't use savoir to say you know somebody. You would have to use conocer, conocer, connaître is the equivalent in French. Savoir, saber. So savoir in French, saber in Spanish, connaître in French, conocer in Spanish. So remember the S's is more like, facts, information, stuff like that. But you use the C one, connaître or conocer, when you're talking about whether or not you know a person. They also have it in Dutch, actually. There is a distinction in Dutch between those two as well. Kenna, you see the k sound is there again. It means to know somebody. And if you just want to talk about knowing information or facts, you say vet, ik weet. Sorry, weten. Ik weet is, I know information. So anytime you want to talk about familiarity, actually also, I believe also if you're talking about familiarity with a city, you would say, you would use kennen in Dutch and connaître in French and conocer in Spanish. Okay, so ты знаешь. In Russian, do you know? So we want to say, so they're asking if you know someone, so you would say, conoces alguien que hable japonés. Кто говорит по-японски? Yeah. Should recognize that actually, по-японски. Кто говорит по-японски? Ты знаешь
Ты знаешь кого-нибудь, кто говорит по-японски?
кого-нибудь. Кого-нибудь. Ты знаешь кого-нибудь, кто говорит по-японски? ¿Conoces a alguien que hable japonés? Sí, conoces, sí. ¿Conoces a alguien que hable japonés? No, doesn't fit here. I don't see ne or net Nadar means to swim. I don't see the Russian word for swim. Nera, it means to look. Don't see that there. And examiners, I don't think that's there either. So, conoces a alguien que hable japonés. Did I spell again wrong? What did I spell again and why did I spell it wrong? Oh, I put the Q. Oops. So bad.
Грустно, что погода такая плохая.
Okay, switch to my Russian keyboard. Grustna. Grust. I don't think that's right. Grustna.
Грустно, что погода такая плохая.
Что?
Грустно, что погода такая плохая. Грустно,
Что?
что погода такая плохая.
Kaya. Yeah, I don't think that's right. But Grustna? Grustna might be. Grustna?
Грустно, грустно, что погода такая плохая. Погода. Грустно, что погода такая плохая. Такая. Плохая. Грустно, что погода такая плохая.
Grust. Grust. No. Что? Pогода. See, yeah, I had too many A's in that one. Pогода. Kaya. Look. Where's that? Kaya.
Грустно, что погода такая плохая.
But considering what they did to me last time, I'm going to put the comma here and the period here for my type what I hear in case they get finicky.
Грустно, что погода такая плохая.
Okay. Triste que el tiempo sea tan malo.
Который час?
¿Qué hora es? Back to my US International keyboard. ¿Qué hora es? So what time is it? Который час.
Который час?
Который час. Который час. What time is it? Который час. Very useful one. Of all the sentences they gave me today, this was useful.
Который час?
Который час.
Тот ресторан, где мы были в августе.
Restaurant. Restaurant means restaurant.
Ресторан. Тот.
Okay. I think,
Тот.
yeah, if the Russian sentence is putting this word in, they probably are emphasizing the restaurant, that restaurant. Где мы были, where we were,
Августе.
August. So the sentence means the restaurant where we were in August. El restaurante donde
Где? Были.
yeah, no. Past tense where we
Мы.
were.
Где?
So donde estamos. Simple past tense, I believe. Donde estamos.
Августе.
Agosto.
Августе. Тот ресторан, где мы были в августе.
Okay. Well, they don't actually have a calculator. Estuvimos. Okay, el restaurante donde estuvimos en agosto. Donde estuvimos en agosto. Okay, so the restaurant where we were in August. And we know this is the past tense because of было.
Тот ресторан, где мы были в августе.
Because the Russian is using было, which is the past tense of to be. Beach.
Кто-нибудь меня помнит?
Кто-нибудь. Меня
Помнит. Нибудь. Кто помнит? Кто
again.
помнит меня?
So this, I think, means in English. Oh, stop with the k.
Кто
Again. Me recuerda. I think this means in English. Does anyone remember me?
нибудь меня помнит?
Again. Me recuerda. Ventana. Windows, not here. Okna is not in the Russian sentence. Camino is a road, path. Venir is to come. Creer is to create. I don't see the Russian equivalent of those. Again, me recuerda. Does anyone remember me? Yeah. Does anyone remember me? ¿Dónde está la leche que estaba en el refrigerador? Refrigerador. I'm not having problems pronouncing this.
Refrigerador.
Refrigerador. I can't speak Spanish the way the audio does it. It's awesome. So,
Refrigerador.
refrigerador. ¿Dónde está la leche que estaba en el refrigerador? Okay, so I know the leche is молоко. Oh, but look at this. No. I don't believe you would use this Russian word when you're talking about where is a food. I think they use that for like places and buildings, like where something is situated. So you wouldn't really say, where is the milk situated? If you want to think about it that way, it seems weird to say that. And eta that's not even right. I don't think. Well, I guess I'm right, this milk, but where is this milk situated? Okay, but it's this one. ¿Dónde está? Где la leche? Молоко. I can't remember how to pronounce that. Которое, que Mira estaba в холодильнике in el refrigerador. Okay, both those words are tricky for me to pronounce. Refrigerador, холодильника. I'm having better luck with the Russian on this word. Холодильника than refrigerador. You know, I shouldn't really have problems with this G because it's in Dutch. Refrigerador. Anyways, coca Monaco. Okay, let's check it and we can listen to Google Translate. We can listen to Google Translate read pronounce it for us. Okay.
Где молоко, которое было в холодильнике?
Где молоко, которое было в холодильнике?
Где молоко, которое было в холодильнике?
Okay, next. Orphan. We didn't learn this. That's they didn't even they never taught us this, and now it's like suddenly like pick. That's mean. You know what? At last, finally, they did not teach. We can go back over my stream, and I'm telling you, they did not teach us this yet, and now it's pick, 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 pick. But I guess, I guess maybe I learned some of these words. I don't think I learned these words, but yeah. Sadly, I feel like it's this. No, no. So it's not these. Then maybe it's that. Should I? This is so mean because they didn't teach me this. So it's this one. What does this mean? Yeah, I don't like that they never actually taught me this with the how to translate that into Russian. So, like not in this lesson they didn't. I don't like when they do that. So, um, give me a Bulgarian, which is actually a nice language to listen to as well.
Наконец-то.
Наконец-то. Наконец-то. Anyways, so it appears to be that one. And indeed it is. That was me. I don't know why. Out of the blue. Got it. Okay, got it. Yeah. En la que yo vivía antes. Ranche means, well, yeah, ranche Gil means, yo vivía. Okay. Era mucho mejor que esta villa. No. Mucho. It's not this one. I think it was this one that we saw earlier. Город, в котором я раньше жил, был гораздо лучше этого. It's between these two for sure. I don't even know what that means. I'm not even sure what that means. Гораздо лучше. Холод, холоднее, I believe is cold. Cold. There's a Russian song called Холодно. Holodny April. It means cold November. So this isn't right. This one. There we go. So let's just see what this translates as. Let's see. В котором я раньше была. Back to my Russian keyboard, please. Go. Rasta means much. So Rasta is right here. This part was right. Rasta means much. Luce. That's okay. But what does this one mean? What does this one mean then? It's easier. Oh, more expensive than. Hey. Well, yeah, expensive. Much more expensive. I don't even think they'd say Chun'etet in this context. I mean, that was probably just to like trick us. Yes. And like I said, this is probably cold, much colder than this one. This was wrong. The city I lived in before was colder than this. Yeah, so that one was wrong. This one's the correct one. The restaurant where we were in August. Yes, this is not a full sentence. It's just a clause. Этот ресторан, где мы... No, it's probably this one. Этот ресторан, мы понедельнике. Понедельнике. I don't think that's right. It's because we need были. Тот ресторан, где мы были. Тот ресторан, где мы были в августе. Okay, calificar. Yes, that's correct. Let's go here. So,
Тот ресторан, где мы были в августе.
тот ресторан, где мы были в августе.
Тот ресторан, где мы были в августе.
Где мы были в августе.
Тот ресторан, где мы были в августе.
It really does feel like they tack on that preposition to the word before it, not always to the one after it. But like, it's easy when it's like when the word after begins with like a U, like universitet. So not so easy when it's a consonant. And we're done. Yay! Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, and there's my streak. Have my streak still. 1912 days. Tienes una racha de 1912 días. Lección completada. 10 puntos de experiencia. Superbono. 5 puntos de experiencia. Hoy ganaste 15 puntos de experiencia. Continúa. Ganaste 2 lingots. Yesterday they gave me 4 lingots. Now they're giving me 2. Weirdness. Are they doing something weird? They must be doing some A/B testing again. I just said, okay, listen to me, Duolingo. People working at Duolingo. I like learning languages. You can do a lot to Duolingo. It's not going to change my learning progress. I mean, fundamentally, the only thing that will affect me learning stuff on Duolingo is if you totally muck up all the courses and I can't learn anything. So, continue. Okay, so I am 33 completar. Is it 33%? 3% translate Spanish. 33. 33.
33%. 33%.
33. She just says it really fast. 33% completada. So I have 2 more in this skill to complete. 2 more lessons in this skill, and then I'll be done that one. In Dutch, if you have been learning Dutch, if you're interested in Dutch, or if you're learning Dutch because you want to move to the Netherlands, you need to know Dutch. In Dutch, this is, well, now that I'm thinking in Spanish, I can't think back in Dutch now. Okay, switch back to Dutch. In Dutch, 33 is, 3 and 30. 30 means 30. 3 is 3, and so you say 3 and 30. So 3 and 30, 3 and 30 is how they would say these numbers in Dutch. So it's kind of, it's not intuitive, is it? But, it's more intuitive than the French number system. I grew up learning French, so I got used to it. But, who really thinks of numbers as, when you get to, with French, they go up to, 40, 40, and 60. But then when you get to 80, it's 80, like 4 times 20 for 80. Mathematically, I guess it makes sense. Yes, who thinks like that? Why make it so complicated? and then you go to 90 in French, and it's 90. So 4 times 20 and 10 is your 90 in French. So, you're good at math, you can remember that. Otherwise, I'm sorry, if you're not really good at math, it might be really confusing. That being said, Welsh has a couple of different numbering systems they have to get used to. That's a little confusing too, but I guess if you like numbers and you like math, it's kind of fun to learn. Korean also uses 2 numbering systems, one that they got from the Chinese, Sino-Korean numbers, and the other one is pure Korean numbers. I guess at some point in time, Koreans encountered Chinese, and they just adopted the Chinese numbers. So the pure Korean numbers only go up to 99. Anything after 99, you have to use the Sino-Korean numbers in Korean. So it's actually quite amusing. Korean does have actually a lot of vocabulary for Chinese, and actually I feel like it's more closely related to Cantonese Chinese than Mandarin Chinese. So if you're interested in the Asian languages, which isn't really a linguistic family group, you can look into that. It's actually fun. And I learned some Cantonese. That's what a lot of people speak in Hong Kong, actually, even though a lot of them speak Mandarin outside in public. A lot of Hong Kongese will go home and speak Cantonese, even the younger generation. So, I think speaking the local language helps you, get used to being in that culture, and helps you blend in, and it makes it a much more interesting experience than just going someplace and just, I speak English and just going there and just speaking English and something to speak English back. Then again, you don't want to make a fool out of yourself either. So do about as much as you'd like. Anyways, so that is my lesson, my Duolingo lesson for today. I've maintained my streak again, and yes, you have a notification here. What's this? Ganaste la apuesta al mantener tu racha por 7 días y por eso recibes 10 ringgits. So yeah, that is I gotta go to the store. La tienda. Yeah, la tienda, yes. It's my double or nothing. Doble or nada. Dobla to cuesta. Cuesta, what does that mean again? I know what this is talking about. Oh, your bet. Double your bet. 5 ringgits. By maintaining your streak for 7 days. Dobla to cuesta de 5 ringgits al mantener tu racha por 7 días. Anyways, I'm going to get this again. It's not really easy getting ringgits, actually. And, I think I said somewhere before on my stream that they decided that people should use ringgits for the test outs testing out from level 1 skills and up on the app version, and people definitely are angry about that because, okay, it gets ridiculous. We're accumulating lingots. There's nothing to spend it on in the store. So people are like, okay, give us something to spend the lingots on. We didn't mean paying to test out. Come on. I mean, it's hard enough to test out. Why I feel like we're being punished to like test our language skills, you know. And anyways, I'm going to try not to rant about what they've done with the test out stuff. So, actually, do we want to try a test out today? I did do one test out yesterday just to show how the test out works, and I got one mistake. Do I want to try and get perfect and see what happens when we get perfect? You know, I'm going to take a break and I'll decide on that while I take a break. And I hope you enjoyed my Duolingo lesson for today. This is the Russian for Spanish speakers course. See you soon.